Hello friends, welcome to Slay the Princess. Finally got to play this game. I wanted to play it for a long time. I've seen clips of this game and it kind of like reminds me of Stanley Parable, I think. I don't remember the game. I think it's Stanley Parable, which is something I do want to play as well. But honestly, I think this is gonna be a good game to play, so without further ado, let's go. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. Damn right.
You're on a path in the woods,
Ooh.
and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Oh, interesting. Oh, look. The backgrounds are moving.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Why would I want to slay her, dude? I want to marry her. She's a princess. Hello? Oh, wait. I can talk. Whoa, that's a lot of yapping.
I'm talking about the end of everything as we know it. No more birds, no more trees, and perhaps most problematically of all, no more people. You have to put an end to her.
Is the narrator the same narrator from what's the game called? Little Misfortune? But how can a princess locked away in a basement end the world?
Don't linger on the specifics. You have a job to do here.
Oh.
Just get in there and do what needs to be done. We're all counting on you.
Interesting. Do you have any evidence to back this up?
You're already on the path that leads to the cabin. Why would you be here if it weren't to complete a very important task? You've made it this far, you might as well reach the end of your journey.
Okay. Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end.
Okay, but like, why would I go and kill some princess that is apparently a danger to the world if, okay, let's put it like this. You're telling me that this princess did something very, very bad and is super dangerous, but you're not telling me how. Like, not even a single sentence, like, she can do this, or she can do that, or I don't know, like, dude, oh shit. Like, it's like, dude, I don't have any reason to kill her.
It's no use arguing semantics.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
How about I marry her and change her? I can change her. Do I? Okay, I'll go to the cabin and talk to her, and if she's as bad as you say then maybe I'll slay her, but I'm not committing to anything until I've had the chance to meet her face to face. Okay, I'm sold. Let's get this over with. Okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I always wanted to. Alpha Monarch, Viva la Revolution. Silently continue to the cabin.
Then I guess we'll just have to see what happens. But a word of warning. If you go in prepared to hear her out, she could easily trap you in her web of lies.
Oh, please.
The more you listen to her honeyed
Just
words,
because she's potentially pretty doesn't mean that I can listen to her. Let's be honest.
Then each and every one of us is doomed. So
No,
sure,
we're not.
Go, talk to her.
Okay, I will.
See how
Thank
that
you.
turns out for all of us.
Of course, I appreciate it, brother.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
But it's the voice of the hero. Why would we ignore him? He knows more than we do, obviously.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
Why don't you just give me a gun? I'll shoot her. I'll take the
You
blade.
take the blade from the table. It'd be rather difficult to slay the princess and save the world without it.
Enter the basement. Interesting.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Or letting her go free.
Her voice carries up the stairs.
Who's there?
Hey baby, it's me.
She sounds dangerous. It's almost as if she's the one in charge down here.
Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation.
Hi.
Don't be a stranger. It's been so long since I've had any visitors. Come on down.
Well, if you insist.
You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement.
Ah, you poor thing. Let me help you out.
She's so coldly beautiful. Is she really a threat to the world?
I know, right?
Focus on the task at hand.
And there you are. Are you here to kill me or something?
Don't be ridiculous. Baby girl. Nuh-uh. What? No way. Why would you even think that?
That giant knife you're holding kind of gives it away, doesn't it?
Good point.
The blade. Of course she doesn't want to talk. Who'd want to have a conversation at knife point? We should drop it.
Don't you dare. It's fine. We can decide what we want to do after we talk to her. Maybe she really is a monster, but killing someone in cold blood isn't very becoming of us.
Oh, I'm dropping it. Honestly, dude. Hey man. Let's be honest. Let's be honest, okay? If I don't drop it, then she won't see us as her savior, okay? But I don't know. I'll just drop it. I'll make her
Blade
feel.
tumbles out of your
I'll
trembling
make her feel like
hands
I'm actually
and
the real
drops to the
deal.
floor with an unceremonious clang.
Thank you. Maybe now we can just talk.
Of course, of course. Come on.
Against your better judgment, you step forward to speak with the princess.
Well,
face to
look at her.
face,
She's so cute.
unarmed. We'll be fine.
Yeah, we will.
I don't know what you're hoping to accomplish here, but I can assure you there's no reasoning with her. Just make sure you don't forget about the blade on the floor. You're going to need it.
Nah, I don't think so.
So here we are. What an awkward start to a relationship.
Are you coming on to me?
Don't jump to any weird conclusions. We're two people who have met each other. By definition, we have a relationship.
Okay, but hey baby, we can expand the relationship if you know what I mean. What's your name?
She hesitates before answering.
You can address me as your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really.
Of course, my majesty. I mean, your
Note the lack
majesty.
of detail.
Fuck.
You can't trust her.
Yeah, I can. Fuck you for even making me try to think that. How would I get you out of here?
You can't. Don't
Oh,
bother.
shut the fuck up, narrator.
I'm guessing you don't have the key then. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around here, and if there isn't... well, we can always put that knife to good use.
The fuck does that mean?
Her sharp eyes settle on the edge of the blade. She isn't suggesting what I think she's suggesting. Right? She is. I'm sure of it.
What, you mean like knife play in bed? Cause, please. I'm here because you're supposed to end the world. There's people out there who think you're going to end the world. What do you have to say about that? How long have you been down here? Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say that. That's just gonna be like, so you are gonna try to kill me, and I'm just like, no, I would never. I don't fucking know. There's people that think you're gonna end the world.
Don't just tell her that.
Is that why they threw me down here? But I don't want to hurt anyone. I like the world, I think.
You think?
I don't remember much about it, to be honest. I've been down here a long time.
Just how long has she been down here?
If I'm supposed to be capable of ending the world, then how did I wind up here, chained to a wall? Have they told you why I'm allegedly so... dangerous?
Hey man, she has a point. She has a point. 100% I believe her. She's harmless, dude. Why would I fucking slay her? I was hoping you'd tell me.
Ending the world seems like an awful lot for just one person to do. I wouldn't even know where to start.
She's making a lot of sense.
I believe her.
Yeah, me too.
She doesn't have to know how to destroy the world to be capable of doing it.
At the end of the day, whatever the two of us have going on down here is about trust.
Hey, I trust you, baby doll.
Whoever sent you to slay me claimed I was a threat to the world, but they didn't tell you why.
Exactly.
That doesn't sound right to me.
Yeah,
I don't think it sounds right to you either.
I agree.
Otherwise, we'd be killing each other instead of talking.
Agree. That's the thing.
She has a point.
I
There's a reason I've
agree.
been telling you to question the situation, and there's a reason you've listened.
So, I could tell you that I'd lead a quiet life in the woods, or that I'd open an orphanage, or that I'd do any other number of good things that I'm sure you think you want to hear. But you don't really know me, do you? What can my word possibly be worth in a situation like this?
She's right about one thing. Her word isn't worth anything.
Dude, can you shut the fuck up, Mom?
Like I said, it's all about trust. Blind
Always gotta put in
trust.
his fucking opinion, dude. On God. I'm the player
So do
one
you
here.
trust me,
You're just a
the
narrator.
prisoner, the
Narrate.
victim, the princess clearly incapable of ending the world? Or do you trust whoever put me here?
She's wrong. This isn't about trust. This is about risk. We stand to lose everything, all for the sake of one person, and a subjugating monarch no less.
We've talked enough.
Oh, have you decided what to do with me?
I sure have. Ever since I started the
Why
game.
you're here.
I'm getting you out of here.
Oh, you have to
Look,
be kidding.
she's happy. Look, look. What the fuck did you want me to do? She has the eyes of her eyes are like fucking sparkles, you know? Like, what do you want me to do, narrator? God damn,
You
what?
walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
If you don't have the key, maybe you should go looking for it. I'm sure it's somewhere upstairs.
Oh boy, let's go look for the key, Goofy. Shucks.
Doubt. Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabinet.
I'm so fucking retarded. And if there isn't a key, do you have any ideas besides cutting you out of here?
That would be fine. I can lose an arm.
Well, you know what you say to actors? Break a leg.
She speaks with almost complete nonchalance.
If we were stuck down here for long enough, I'm sure we'd be nonchalant about cutting our way out. Anything to finally be free.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams
My bad.
shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place.
Wait a second.
Is someone else here?
Let me out of here.
Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
Try the
You
door.
try the door, but it's locked from the outside. I'll repeat myself once again. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done.
See, I don't trust this narrator. He literally sounds like the narrator from Little Misfortune. I'm pretty sure that he wants to kill us. I'll return to the bottom of the stairs.
You make your way back to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd simply slain her like you were supposed to.
No.
Easier for whom? Easier for everyone.
I don't know.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
Oh, they sure did, baby girl.
The knife. Pick it up and cut me out of here.
You won't like what happens if you do that.
Guess we have to do it. You're gonna become an amputee, princess.
Against your better
Look, she's so
judgment, you
cute.
place the blade against the princess's arm.
Look at her
just
eyes.
above the massive, unyielding chain.
She has doe eyes, guys.
You cut into her flesh.
Damn right I do.
The blade is sharp,
Oh.
and you make quick work of it. Before long, you're able to crack through bone, and she pulls the bleeding stub of her arm through the iron gauntlet.
Well, okay.
She didn't so much as utter a sound.
In her defense, she is used to it, fam.
Free from her bindings, the princess turns to face you, her fierce gaze meeting your eye.
Okay, princess, let's kiss.
How is she so composed after losing an arm? It's like she isn't even bothered by it.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
See? See? What did I tell you? What did I tell you?
Man, guys, okay. This is the easiest way you can get a girlfriend. Just go to a prison, break her out, and then bam. She is yours. Let's approach the locked
You
door.
won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh, you motherfucker.
I just can't let her escape into
Don't
the
you
world.
fucking dare.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade.
Oh, hell, my body doesn't. Hell no.
Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
Yeah, you fucking wish.
Stop that.
I
No.
thought this was a little too easy.
Girl, I warned you, please don't kill me. No!
Your body
Oh,
lunges
okay.
forward to sink the blade into her back, but the princess swiftly moves out of the way before you can connect.
Okay, good girl, good girl.
Stop it. Stop resisting me. I am trying to get you out of here alive.
You stop resisting me, fam. It's my body. Let me do my job. I'm trying to save her, man. I'm trying to save her. I am not gonna slay the princess. You can eat my ass, Sayers.
Move the blade.
Move my cock into your mouth.
You're doing your best to help me, aren't you?
Just
I can see the conflict in your eyes.
exactly. You get it.
I'll make this quick.
No, wait.
She steps forward and pries the blade from your rigid hands.
Maybe I'll see you in another life.
And then she slits your throat with an almost clinical ease. Her face remains unchanged as she watches you collapse to the ground, blood flowing from your butchered neck.
Guys, don't trust women, guys. They're two-faced. Don't trust women. Trust me, guys. They're snakes. Okay, but unironically, dude, like, I saved her, but she couldn't save me? Dude, swear to God. Disgusting.
This is the end, isn't it?
Of course.
I'm afraid it is. Everything goes dark, and you die. I hope it was worth it.
Hey, fuck you for not warning me before. I mean, fuck you for controlling my body. The prisoner. Wait, what?
You're on a path in the woods.
Chapter
And at the end
2.
of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Am I missing something? I don't get it, like... Oh, you bastard, you're in for it now. I'm wise to your
My
tricks.
tricks? What on earth are you talking about? We've just met for the first time.
Are you sure about that?
Don't forget what he did to us the last time around. I wouldn't trust a word out of his mouth. There's got to be a way out of here, for us and for the princess. We just have to keep trying.
Voice of the skeptic. Interesting.
I'm inclined to agree. If he doesn't remember what happened last time, maybe it's best to keep it that way. You know I can hear you two, right? It's going to be a lot harder than you think to keep secrets from me.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
And as far as trying to help her goes, need I remind you how catastrophically dangerous she is to the world at large? I told you about the stakes of this situation less than a minute ago.
How about you tell yourself to fuck off? Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything?
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. You died last time, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me.
Are you sure about that?
The absolute irony. Well, that's one way to put it, I guess.
You really don't remember what happened last time,
Not
do you?
at all.
You practically forced the princess to kill us. That doesn't sound like the sort of thing I'd do, which is honestly all
Sure.
the more reason for you to not buy into whatever
Fucking
self-delusions the
snake.
three of you are crafting. But this is a thought experiment, so I suppose I'll continue to give you the benefit of the doubt. If I did practically force the princess to kill you, it was probably for a good reason.
Are you sure about
Did you try
that?
and free her?
Yeah, I
Did you say
did.
something really mean to me? Because if I
Not
really
yet.
did what you said I did, you probably deserved it. I'm a professional, after all.
Yeah, professional at fucking off.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us and now everyone's right back where they started.
Exactly.
That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely?
Give us a
If
shit.
it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died?
I don't know.
Do you think the
Good
people there
question.
lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
You know what, mate? He has a good point. He has a good point.
What a conveniently ambiguous group of things for her to ruin.
For all we know, the princess left the cabin and never saw another soul.
Good point.
Oh, how I wish that were the case, but if the princess weren't a certain, inevitable threat to the world, the four of us wouldn't be here. And yet, here we are. You're talking in circles.
Yes,
no,
you
I'm
are.
talking in facts.
Let's just proceed to the cabin.
A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. Yes, don't believe a word she says. Just go in, take the knife, and do what you're supposed to. Wink.
Wink.
Did you just say wink out loud? No, I didn't. Wink.
Oh my god, he's role playing. Oh shit.
Just ignore this clown and focus on
Oh,
the
he called
princess.
this a clown. Okay, let's just go.
The interior of the cabin is
a bit
less
different.
a cozy woodland retreat and more like a dungeon. A few pathetic wisps of starlight attempt to illuminate the cold, uninviting stone walls, and thick, wrought iron bars barricade the windows, reminding anyone who enters that this is a prison.
I don't know. I
The
don't
only
know.
furniture of note is an iron table, bolted to the floor, a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement.
What about the
You'll need
mirror?
it if you want to do this right.
Yeah, let's approach the
Walk
mirror.
up to the wall next to the basement
Wow.
door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here.
Either you're stupid or I am schizophrenic.
What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand
What?
against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
Oh my bad. I was just channeling my inner hero spirit, you know? Yeah, see? Like nothing wrong with that. See, I look fucking cool, right? What the fuck am I doing?
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. If he doesn't want us to know about it, it must be important. We should keep our eyes peeled. Maybe it'll be back.
This whole cabin is different than last time.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yes, but why? Did he change it? Or did it change all on its own? Maybe it's a different cabin entirely.
Maybe we are in an alternate universe.
Now isn't that a novel thought? Maybe you haven't actually been here before. I hope this means you'll finally drop your ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess.
Oh, shut up.
So focus up. Don't get distracted by minor details.
Let's, fuck. Let's take the blade.
You take
You're
the
killing
blade
her.
from the table. It will be difficult to slay the princess and
Let's
save
see
the
what
world
happens
without
if
a
we
weapon.
kill her.
Good idea. Much better to be armed than to go in with blind hope alone.
Enter.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing an old stone staircase. A few sputtering torches attempt to vaguely illuminate your path, dancing across glimmering patches of slimy moss on the stone steps. If the princess lives here, slaying her would probably be doing her a favor. Her voice, harsh but controlled, carries up the stairs.
Is that a visitor I hear? Please, come downstairs.
I don't mind if I do.
It's been a while since I've had company.
Does she remember us?
Hey, princess,
Walk
how?
down the stairs
Whoa.
and lock eyes with the princess. She looks up at you, the heavy collar around her neck clanking loudly as she moves. The chains binding both her wrists to the far wall, joining the metallic chorus as she adjusts her hands in her lap. So much for cutting her out of here. Do you hear yourself right now? Cutting her out of here never should have been on the table. Have you noticed the empty chain on the wall? Odd that in a place where everything seems to serve a distinct purpose, there would be something so obviously useless. That was there last time too, wasn't it? It was.
Was it?
What an interesting development. Why don't you have a seat? The two of us should chat before you bury that thing in my heart.
Why did I take the knife again? Let's slay her.
Without a moment of hesitation, you charge the princess.
She's
your
just
blade
chilling.
primed to deliver a lethal strike.
Huh?
I am not a damsel to be helplessly murdered.
As you move to strike the princess, she stands, her chains clinking as she wraps them around her fists.
What? She's smart.
In an instant, they're around your neck, both of you dropping to the ground as she pulls them taut,
She's
bracing her body against
skilled.
yours as you struggle uselessly.
Why is she kinda hot though? God damn. Manhandle me, mom.
Drop it, or you die.
I thought this was going to be a safe move, but she's going to kill us. Just listen to her, do what she says. How many times did I warn you she's not to be trusted? But while strangulation can be very distracting, she's not armed, and you have your pristine blade. End her before she ends you. You steel your will and refuse to give in to the princess's demands, ignoring the stars dancing in your eyes and the screaming of your starved lungs. You strike. You fumble your first few attempts, only making surface-level scratches and gouges as your arm flails forward, barely able to obey you. But a single focused blow was all
Wait, did I
it
do it?
took. Your blade pierces up through her ribs,
Oh.
slicing through flesh, striking her heart.
Oh, okay.
The chains loosen. The darkness creeping in at the edges of your vision subsides.
Why did I do that? I killed a baddie. I wanted to ask her out. It's just fucking crazy.
None of this was ever very fair, was it? But I did kill you last time. I should have expected you might want some petty revenge. Unfortunately for you, that means you've dug your own grave. You can forget about me ever helping you again, even if it damns us both.
Oh.
And just like that, the princess is slain and the world is saved. Whenever you're ready, you can proceed to your reward.
I get a reward?
I don't like this. It was too easy. It was not too easy. We almost died. That's right. This was an incredibly difficult task and you performed it admirably. Let's just get out of here. I don't like looking at her body. Plus, he said there'd be a reward.
Yeah, let's go get the reward. Let's go get the
Appreciate a
reward.
reward right about now.
Want the reward.
You have the attention span of a fly. How are we supposed to unravel the mysteries of this place if you're so easily distracted by
Man,
empty promises?
shut the fuck up, skeptic.
It's better to have a short attention span in a situation like this. There's no use dwelling on the past, especially when it's already set in stone. And especially when your promised reward is not, in fact, empty and is worth all the adversity you've been through to get here. Fine, but if we're leaving, then we're taking the blade. I feel exposed without it. With your work done, you remove the blade from the princess's corpse and make your way back upstairs, closing the door to the basement behind you. You can think of it as sealing yourself off from an unpleasant chapter of your life. It's all uphill from here.
Okay.
The windows. Do you see that? We used to be able to see the outside world from up here, but now it's just empty.
Oh.
The door. Check the door.
Here's my reward.
You open the cabin door, ready to return to a world saved from certain doom. Only a world saved from certain doom isn't what you find. Instead, what you find is nothing at all.
The fuck?
Where a lush forest stood mere minutes ago, the only thing in front of you now is the vast emptiness of some place far away.
Oh, what the fuck, man? I wanted to fucking... So this is what I get for slaying the princess? Seriously?
You don't have to act surprised. We could see this vast emptiness through the windows. But
That's
if everything's
weird.
gone, does that mean we're not gonna get our reward?
I know, right?
This is your reward. An eternity of bliss, if you'll have it.
Bliss?
And I suggest that you have it.
Brother, what fucking bliss? It's dark as shit out here. It's darker than my fucking asshole.
Okay. This is what's best for everyone. Trust me. Like hell it is.
was kind of hoping we'd get a better ending for
This
saving the
isn't an
world.
ending. In fact, now that the princess has been slain, endings are a thing of the past. No, this is the beginning of eternity. Your reward, like I just told you.
Do I get fucking god powers for eternity, or like what the fuck?
Time passes. You can't be sure if it's days or months or years or even decades.
So he just fucking tricked
it's all
us.
a wonderful, boring blur.
What a fucking troll.
Decades? No, it can't be decades. We can't go along with this. We can't let him win.
Yeah. Didn't you hear the narrative? No, we're not happy. What are you suggesting? I don't want to die again. I didn't like dying last time. I'm gonna accept my reward now.
We still have a blade. Let's use it on ourselves and start over.
Good point.
Suggesting you kill yourself. You shouldn't kill yourself when you have an eternity of bliss right in front of you.
Slay
You
myself.
goddamn spiteful bastard. Are you really going to turn down immortality
Mhm.
itself just to make me lose? Why should it matter if we die at this point? Haven't you already gotten what you want? I don't have to answer that. That's all we needed to hear. You raise the blade, then drive it into your heart.
Good.
You collapse to the floor, everything goes dark, and you die. You're a genocidal maniac, you know that,
The
right?
fuck do you mean genocidal? I killed myself, not people. The fuck?
Yeah, we'll see about that.
What a fucking asshole. Chapter 3, The Grey. The Grey. Grey's Anatomy?
Path in the woods. See, that wasn't so bad. And now we've got another chance to get to the bottom of things. Bit by bit, we're starting to unravel this place.
Yeah.
There are so many more threads to pull once you stop.
Oh, this guy's depressed.
That's a little dark, buddy. You feeling okay? I'm feeling nothing. And I like that just fine.
Okay.
So you've been here before. Of course you've been here before. What count is it this time? 2? It's our 3rd. What gave it away? Your open discussions.
Uh-oh.
The last time we were here, you were in full-blown denial about the possibility of us restarting. What changed? Have you just been pretending to forget? I'm afraid not. Whatever other versions of me you've met in those other lifetimes were just that. Other versions of me.
I don't
I just
know.
wish I'd been the first, so you knew how all this worked. Why didn't you ever tell us? We could have used it to our advantage. That's because there is no using it to your advantage. The more information you have, the harder it will be for you to succeed.
I don't know.
It's not like it was that difficult to slay her last time. She may have put up a fight, but her flesh is still softer than our blade. And now she's dead, and I doubt she'll be able to do much of anything from the grave. You already slew her, and you survived.
Yeah, and then we killed ourselves.
Yes. Then why, pray tell, are you here? Oh, I know that one. We killed ourselves.
Yeah.
Why? Because you thought trying to stuff us away in a corner for eternity was a suitable reward.
Exactly. We don't want to be in a corner for eternity. We want a suitable reward.
Was it not? What better reward is there than eternal bliss? You should
Bliss?
be happy.
Bliss in a fucking castle, dude. Are you fucking stupid, man?
We were bored.
Exactly.
There were still answers that we needed to find.
Exactly.
It was actually working. And you killed yourself. I can't believe it. You ruined everything.
I didn't ruin anything.
How does us dying ruin everything? What aren't you telling us? The world doesn't stay saved if you die.
Oh, boo-hoo.
If the world isn't saved, then that means she isn't dead. I'm sure you've already heard my words of warning in one of your past lives. You've already managed to slay her once, just don't muck it up this time, alright?
Oh, I'll muck it up this time,
What we
alright.
do is entirely up to us.
Exactly. Shut the fuck up.
And we have all those mysteries to unravel. Isn't that right?
That's right.
You aren't here to solve a mystery.
You're here to save the world.
You're here to be a supporting character, so fucking support me, idiot.
That's what you say. But how can we be sure? We can't be sure of anything except what's right.
Okay, but we should care about the fate of the world.
Why?
Because we should. I don't know. It's important.
Yeah, okay, voice of the hero, sit down for this one.
Is it?
Yes. I think.
For all we know, the world you're talking about isn't even real.
Of course it's real. Where do you think you are? Somewhere else?
Maybe we are.
Maybe.
This is horribly unproductive. The cabin and your extremely important destiny await.
Well, they can keep waiting.
As soon as you enter the cabin, you're struck by an overwhelming scent of decay, of mold and death and stagnant water. The once stately wooden building is bloated, its beams dripping with a black ooze of putrefaction, all but the exterior stone walls warped beyond recognition. It must have been beautiful once, but in its ruin, it is beyond repulsive.
I doubt it.
But you're not alone. You can feel something watching you. There is a figure faintly outlined
Yeah,
against
this one,
the
right?
rotting wood of the wall.
I was wondering what that is.
Is that her?
It's like she isn't even there.
See? We killed her.
You're right. Maybe she doesn't reset like us. She certainly doesn't look the same as she did last time.
It's just a
Before you
shadow.
can make a move,
But she's
the figure
gone.
is gone,
She's a ghost.
vanishing behind the door on the far side of the room.
You know, listen, narrator. She's a ghost, okay? You don't need us. Call the fucking Ghostbusters. On God.
The door at the end of the room, but there isn't a door. It's just that damn mirror again.
Yes, the mirror that he can't see.
The mirror? Is this some kind of joke? Did you all plan this out before dying?
What?
There is no mirror. There's the door to the basement, the table, and the pristine blade. Huh. That's strange. There's supposed to be a pristine blade. Why isn't there a pristine blade?
Oh, so you're the one that planned it out here.
Maybe it's gone because we've already killed her with it.
Probably.
We had it with us when we died. And besides, everything else has reset. Why wouldn't the blade have reset too?
Maybe it's because we've already explored that avenue. We've seen what happens when we slay her. Maybe this place has decided we don't need to try that again.
Makes
I suppose
sense.
It doesn't matter why the blade is gone, but you're going to have to find it if you're going to do this right. So why don't you march over to that door and make your way down to the basement?
I don't mind if I do.
You make your way to the door at the end of the room, stopping just in front of it. You must think you're looking at that mirror you mentioned earlier.
I am looking
the
at
one
that
doesn't
mirror.
exist. Just reach forward and open the door. It's still so hazy. We should try and clean it off.
Oh, hell yeah, we
Yes.
should.
Trying to touch it does seem to be the magic spell to get it out of our way.
Maybe it won't disappear this time and we'll finally get a good look at ourselves. We should explore every option.
I don't mind if I do.
You reach forward and
It's
place
just
your
one of
hand on
those
the door to the
days when you don't
basement.
want to wake
The
up.
handle is just a little to your right.
Everything is
and a little
fucked.
to turn.
Everything just sucks.
Yeah.
You don't
can see
really
it
know
now.
why. But it's all justified. Ripping someone's face off.
So much for our reflection. We didn't need to see ourselves anyway. I'm much
It's okay,
more
I
interested
bet
in
I'm ugly
seeing
anyway.
Other things. No way left to go but down.
I rather not see myself. I'm saving myself
The
from
door to the
marriage.
basement groans open. The air is foul and wet, so
Oh.
thick that you can almost feel it settle onto your
It's-
skin
it's
in layers
death.
of grime. The stairs are coated with slimy algae, the wood rotted through in places, reeking of fetid vegetation.
Hey
A
man,
wispy figure watches you from the bottom of the stairs.
Just the place I
face
wanna
veiled
be
in
in.
shadows, legs submerged up to her shins in dark waters. There she is again.
oh yeah, she is.
She's just an old memory. Your eyes lock for a brief moment, then she vanishes around the corner.
I'm sorry about last time. Are we good? Is anyone there? I think we have a lot to talk about. I don't have a weapon. There wasn't anything up. Are we
You
good?
receive no response. Do you think she's upset with us?
Yeah, she is.
Don't like
I wonder
being
why.
alarmed after what happened
Almost
last
like we
time. I
killed
feel
her.
So
exposed. She doesn't seem fully there. I'm not sure she's even capable of being upset.
Are you sure about that?
You aren't helping.
She killed us because we attacked her first, like she was upset about it.
Are you scared of a little ghost? What's she going to do? Look at us until we feel bad? She can look all she wants. It won't do anything.
Oh, this guy is cunning.
As you descend the final
look.
step, the form of the princess comes into view. A bloated body floating face
Damn.
down in slowly rising waters. Her wrist still bound to the wall by a heavy chain.
That's fucked up.
This cell is a dark and isolated place, with not so much as a window to allow starlight to penetrate the gloom. See? She's dead. She's not
Or is
just
she?
dead. It looks like she's been rotting. So killing her does stick. Mostly. But if she's dead, then what are we supposed to do?
Good question.
She isn't dead. You clearly just believe she is. Her corpse is floating right in front of us. You can stop it with the mind games.
Literally.
If she's dead, then do we even have to do anything? How can she be a threat to the world like this? Your thoughts are cut short by the sound of a slamming door.
Dude, seriously?
You turn to see the shade
Oh,
of the
shit.
princess staring down at you from the top of the stairs. So that's where the blade is. It's already in her heart. And yet she isn't
Oh,
dead.
that's bad.
She is dead. Have you never heard of a ghost before? Oh, for the love
The
of
fuck do we do
can
now?
not waste time arguing over the semantics of what is and isn't dead. She is clearly conscious. She clearly just slammed the door on you, and she clearly has a weapon. Your pristine blade sticking out of her chest. This is extremely bad. Catastrophic, even.
What do I do then?
Dead or not, what are we supposed to do about her? Slaying or destroying, if we want to be a little more death neutral, seems off the table. Yeah, this is tricky. But let's talk to her. See what kind of information she has that we don't.
Good,
But
good,
she hasn't said anything.
good idea.
Are you sure she can talk like this?
Bold of you to come back here after what you did.
Oh, she's mad. Why did you close the door?
But she doesn't answer your question. All she does is watch you in shadowed silence.
She's like, did you just actually fucking ask that?
Do you hear that trickling sound? The water's rising, isn't it?
Oh, snap.
It is, and it's rising fast. Oh, that's interesting. We've never drowned before.
True.
I wonder how it'll feel.
I heard your lungs feel like they're burning.
Bad, I bet. I don't think dying ever feels good. Yes, how astute. Dying is bad and you should avoid it. How about you stop trying to talk to her and do something instead?
Let me out, are you trying to kill me? I'm going to drown. I only killed you after you killed me first. We are even now. We don't need to do this again. Oh.
The water is rising faster now. It's flowing in from some unseen place, and judging by the height of the algae on the stairs, it has no intention of stopping anytime soon. You feel it creeping up your back, so cold that it steals the very warmth from your flesh, leaving a smothering numbness in its place.
Well
Are
then.
you really just going to stand there and let yourself die?
No.
Yeah, let's think. Where is it coming from?
What does that matter?
It's coming from some unseen place. Does it really matter where it's coming from? Because I can feel it rising. I don't think we have much time to sleuth.
Yeah.
Yes, it matters. Maybe we can find a way out. Maybe we can figure out a way to make this work. This is just a puzzle. We can solve it.
Sure we
Some
can.
things aren't puzzles to be solved. Sometimes you're doomed from the start.
Okay, voice of the cold, you're a bit
Most
too
people
depressy
are.
espressy for me.
Yes, most people are doomed. But in case you need reminding, everyone will be doomed forever unless you stop her.
Rush for the blade.
The princess eyes you with a disaffected gaze as you rush up the stairs, but you don't make it past the first few steps.
Okay.
The door bursts open, a powerful wave of water crashing down towards you.
What?
You're swept up in the flood. Your head slams into the basement.
Oh, I'm dead.
You come to a moment later, suspended in darkness, disorientated, only aware of the surface of the water and the emptiness above. And of course, the princess, hovering above you, watching in silence as you struggle to stay afloat in the icy depths. There's no way out.
Suppose
So
not.
and cold. I think our limbs are slowing down. How much longer can we do this? Just keep breathing. We'll figure this out. Or we won't. It doesn't matter either way. But you don't have time to figure anything out. Something cold and clammy wraps around your ankle.
Oh, shit.
You're dragged under, only able to take one last hopeful gulp of air before your head is plunged into
It is Jover, guys. Sadly, it's Jover.
As you sink below the surface,
We did not slay the
you see-
princess.
or
The fuck
rather,
is that?
You see her. The body you found floating when you first arrived.
Oh,
its hand is locked around
hell
your ankle.
no.
The heavy chains pulling you both down into the unfeeling, suffocating nothingness.
Nikocado Avocado, what are you doing here?
I get it. We shouldn't have killed her. Just get it away from us, please. The past is the past. There's no changing it. There's nothing to fix. And there's not a lot we can do about the present either. Not unless we think, like we should have been doing all along.
Sure.
But there is no thinking as you drown. You desperately try to pull yourself back to the surface again, and again, and again. Your icy limbs flailing desperately against the grip of her rotting corpse. And all the while her ghastly figure stares down at you, expressionless, as unfeeling as the weight around your ankle.
Unironically, guys. If you have a girlfriend and she gives you attitude, just ask her, are you on your period or something, and you will get this ending, I promise.
Your lungs filled with water, the same your mind filled with blood. In the end, are not so different.
I suppose not, cutie. But your lungs don't fill and both she and her bones are gone. Something has taken them away and it's left something else in their place.
Where did she
It's
go?
the darkness.
Should we? Oh, there's that.
Oh,
mirror.
sorry.
Why is it here? Why now? He is. Does that mean the world ended?
Probably.
Must have. Do any of us know what the world ending is supposed to look like?
No idea.
He was never going to outlast us.
Approach the
I'm begging
mirror.
you, don't do this.
Why?
It's different now. It feels, I don't know, final.
Oh,
You're right.
boo-hoo.
Part of me wants the truth, but something stronger is holding me back. Fear.
Fear of
Ignore
what?
the cowards. You have to look.
Yeah. You approach the mirror. Oh, I can actually touch it now. Silence as you reach forward. They are gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. Is that me? It's you. I don't get it. But what's around? Oh shit. Why am I covering my face? Damn. You are alone in a place that is empty. It is quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Cabin? You are at the cabin. Approach her. Wait, is that her?
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
Man, that is such a... Actually, I really like her voice actor, like... so good. What are you?
I am solitary lights in an empty city. What are you?
I am Manwan, a YouTuber. Solitary Lights, what do you mean?
Thoughts without connections. A dim and nascent network. I wish to be more.
Oh. I'm a person.
A person. A set of eyes witnessing from one perspective. I think that you are more like me than you are like a person. We
Oh.
are oceans, reduced to shallow creeks.
Are you the princess?
She is part of me, and part of me is her.
Oh. But were you always the princess, or are you just making her a part of yourself?
You speak in circles. Does it matter where one thing begins and another ends?
Probably not. The gift of a fragile vessel.
Yes. Nerves and fibers to feel the worlds beyond. Perspectives to make my own. This one is guarded sorrow. She saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share with another. She will make for a deep heart.
Wait, so it's the first one, right? As I understand, it's the first one. Guarded sorrow, she saw herself as alone, but in the end had the courage to share it with another. I think it's because I freed her and she was gonna go out with me.
Do not mourn her. She has finally been heard.
Okay. Is this the end of the world?
How can the world have ended if we are talking?
Okay, good point, good point. Do you know the narrator?
You are the only thing I have ever known.
Oh.
The space we're in is vacant. Nothing comes here but us.
Okay. What happens now?
Nothing, as we are. But I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them.
Okay.
There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives, so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
How many more pieces of you do I have to find?
More than you have found, but less than there are to find. I am infinite. The rest will find their own way home.
Hey. I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do?
You ask of things that cannot be done. To destroy is merely to reshape, to remold.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. You're being semantic. What are you going to do if I help you?
How can I know? I am flickers in something sprawling and unilluminated.
Okay, make me forget, I
She
guess.
asks that I tell you to remember her.
I'll remember you.
You won't.
Oh, hold on. Everything goes dark and you die. Awesome. Oh, damn. So that was Slay the Princess, guys. I really enjoyed this game. If you enjoyed it as well, do make sure to like and comment, and if you want to see more, subscribe. Honestly, I do want to keep playing this game. It's really fun, honestly. Like, there is something about the idea of like coming back to one spot and like trying to like have different outcomes, like that is really super awesome to me. And that's why I think I will definitely continue this as a series. So if you guys enjoyed, make sure to look forward to other videos for this game. So yeah, thank you for watching and see ya.